Welcome to StackGain, your source for the biggest AI shifts, powerful tools, and hidden trends shaping the future. This isn't the future of advertising, it's already happening, and most people haven't noticed. Behind some of the most effective ads today, there is no creative team, no brainstorming room, just artificial intelligence. In a world once dominated by towering advertising agencies, creative directors in glass offices, and million-dollar campaigns, a quiet revolution has begun. It does not shout. It does not hold meetings. It does not sleep. Instead, it learns, generates, and evolves faster than any human team ever could. This is the rise of free artificial intelligence tools that are now capable of creating advertisements so compelling, so precise, and so scalable that many are beginning to ask a provocative question. Has AI already surpassed traditional advertising agencies? To understand this transformation, we must first step back into the past. For decades, advertising was an elite craft. Brands relied on agencies not just for execution, but for ideas. Campaigns were born in brainstorming rooms filled with sticky notes, sketches, and debates. Copywriters labored over taglines. Designers refined visuals pixel by pixel. Weeks turned into months before a single campaign saw the light of day. The process was expensive, time-consuming, and often unpredictable. Then came artificial intelligence. At first, it entered quietly, assisting with analytics, suggesting keywords, and automating small tasks. But today, AI has evolved into something far more powerful. It can now generate entire advertisements from a simple sentence. A business owner can type, create a Facebook ad for a new fitness watch, and within seconds, receive multiple ad variations complete with headlines, persuasive text, and eye-catching visuals. What once required an entire agency team can now be done by a single individual with access to a free AI tool. The secret behind this capability lies in how these systems are built. AI models are trained on vast datasets, millions of advertisements, consumer interactions, and performance metrics. They learn patterns, which headlines attract clicks, which colors evoke emotion, which words drive conversions. Over time, they begin to predict what will work, not based on intuition, but on data. This allows them to generate ads that are not only creative, but optimized for performance from the very beginning. Imagine a machine that has studied decades of advertising history in seconds. That is what modern AI represents. One of the most striking advantages of these tools is speed. Traditional agencies operate on timelines measured in weeks. AI operates in seconds. This speed fundamentally changes the nature of marketing. Instead of carefully crafting a single campaign, businesses can now generate dozens or even hundreds of variations instantly. Each version can be tested, analyzed, and refined in real time. Marketing becomes less about guessing and more about experimenting at scale. Cost is another area where AI dramatically outperforms agencies. Hiring an agency can cost thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars per campaign. For large corporations, this is expected. But for small businesses, startups, and independent creators, such costs can be prohibitive. Free AI tools remove this barrier entirely. Suddenly, high-quality advertising is no longer reserved for those with large budgets. It becomes accessible to anyone with an idea. This democratization of advertising is one of the most significant shifts in the industry's history. A small business in a remote town can now compete with global brands in terms of ad quality and reach. Creativity is no longer limited by resources, it is amplified by technology. Yet, the power of AI does not stop at generation. It extends into optimization. Many AI tools are designed to learn from performance data. They analyze which ads perform best and use that information to improve future outputs. This creates a feedback loop where every campaign becomes smarter than the last. Over time, the AI begins to understand not just general marketing principles, but the specific preferences of a brand's audience. This is where AI begins to challenge agencies in a profound way. Agencies rely heavily on human intuition and experience. While these are valuable, they are inherently limited. AI, on the other hand, can process vast amounts of data far beyond human capacity. It does not rely on gut feelings, it relies on evidence. And in a digital world driven by metrics, this can be a decisive advantage. However, the story is not as simple as AI replacing agencies. There are layers to this transformation, and not all of them favor machines. One of the most notable limitations of AI is its struggle with deep creativity and storytelling. While AI can generate compelling ads, it often lacks the emotional depth that comes from human experience. Great advertising is not just about selling a product, it is about telling a story, creating a connection, and building a brand identity. These are areas where human creativity still holds a significant edge. Consider iconic advertising campaigns from the past. They were not just clever, they were cultural moments. They resonated on a human level, tapping into emotions, values, and shared experiences. AI, for all its power, does not live in the world it advertises to. It does not feel joy, nostalgia, or aspiration. It can mimic these emotions, but it does not truly understand them. This distinction becomes particularly important for brands that prioritize long-term identity over short-term performance. While AI excels at generating ads that convert, it may struggle to maintain a consistent brand voice or vision over time. Agencies, with their strategic thinking and creative direction, are still better equipped to handle these challenges. Another limitation lies in originality. AI systems are trained on existing data, which means they are inherently influenced by what has already been done. This can sometimes lead to outputs that feel repetitive or generic. While they may perform well, they may not stand out in a crowded market. Agencies, on the other hand, have the ability to break conventions and create something entirely new. Despite these limitations, the momentum of AI in advertising is undeniable. Major platforms are already integrating AI tools directly into their ecosystems. Social media networks, e-commerce platforms, and even search engines are offering built-in AI ad generators. This integration suggests a future where AI is not just an optional tool, but a fundamental part of the advertising process. In this emerging landscape, the role of agencies is being redefined. Rather than being replaced, they are being forced to evolve. If you want to stay ahead in a world where AI is rewriting the rules, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram at Join Telegram Group, comment your opinion below, like the video. Ektrition Siktoru.